Being an artist is exhausting nowadays because you have the option of suddenly being shown to millions of people overnight, and also no one might ever hear your music. Those are like very extreme. That can cause you to very much focus on more on the marketing side of it rather than focusing on art. Of course, it's really important to be able to, post on social media and like let people know that your music exists. Sometimes you can honestly get too much of that and too little of actually focusing on the music. That has definitely happened to me before, like suddenly hyper focusing on what post I'm gonna make on social media and how I'm going to market this, especially being an independent artist without a manager. And it's not a good feeling because at the end of the day, I feel like I'm an artist and I want to create something and I want to create a world rather than trying to market it and find like very cringe ways to get people to know that my music exists. I do know that 100% that is setting me back, but it just doesn't feel aligned with me and who I am as a person and my art. I would rather go the slower route of it taking maybe a few years, but me doing this the right way. But of course, like being on social media, seeing other artists, sometimes I do feel like maybe I should just do this, and it does consume me quite a lot. I decided that I'm going to make one song every week for at least a year. Being someone who has made 10, 15 songs in my entire life, that is a very, very big challenge. But I told myself that they're gonna be demos. They're gonna be like a first demo, one take on the vocal. Basically, that's it. And of course, if I like it and I want to like finish it, then I can do that. But none of these songs are gonna be finished. They're gonna be nowhere near that. They're just gonna be, a very, very first draft of something. It is terrifying. I am shaking a little bit as I'm filming this first video because it's very vulnerable. A lot of the times my first drafts don't make any sense. A lot of times, people don't understand the first draft of things because you have this vision and it's not necessarily gonna sound good. But I think it's necessary for me and for my art. If I have this, then I'm gonna keep coming back to it. And that means that I'm gonna focus on the music way more than the marketing side of it. And I really need that. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Morph the Goddess. I'm a singer, songwriter, and producer and dancer, but I just like to call myself an artist. I love that name. The song that I'm going to show you today is a little bit different than my usual songs. It's called Machine. It is darker, slower, more gut-wrenching, but I really do want to share it with you. I don't know if I'm ever gonna put it out. A little bit about the song before I play you the whole thing. It started like most of my songs with a few sentences. It was a night that I was feeling really fucking shitty and hopeless. And it reminded me that a while back I had asked on my story what people want to see me write a song about. Someone had said about trying to become the best version of yourself and like grow into that while being in a place that limits you around people who are not supportive of that. And I feel that so deeply in my heart. So like that was also the reason why I was feeling so shitty that night. So I was just honestly laying on the couch feeling fucking horrible, and I just thought of the sentence, walls are closing in this fucking town. Don't know if I'm too big, Alice in Wonderland. And I was like, okay, something is brewing. I wrote the entire lyrics and then I made like a very, very simple beat over it. Very minimal. There's not a lot of things on it. I already kind of had the key because usually when I write lyrics, it's with the melody. These are the drums. They're super simple. The verse. Very simple. And then the chorus. And then the last chorus. Then you have the bass. This is the bass for the verse. And then the bass for the chorus. And then you have a weird pad in the chorus. You also have a very gut-wrenching synth in the intro. On the second verse, I have this marching sound. I actually love it so much. Every time I listen to the song, I like turn around because I think someone is walking, and I love that. And I love that it keeps getting louder. And yeah, that's actually pretty much it. Super simple. And then I have the vocals, obviously, and it's the first take. I hope you like the song. Walls are closing in this fucking town, yeah. Don't know if I'm too big. Alice in Wonderland. Say, come on, dance for me. Don't you dare to ever go. Keeping you locked up, little girl, is a mission in my soul. We're part of a system keeping you in place. No one gets to leave, no one gets to say. Don't you ever dream of leaving us alone. You're a little girl, we'll hide you from the world. Hide you from the world, yeah. We'll hide you from the world. Hide you from the world, yeah. We'll hide you from the world. Feeling like solitary, even though I'm not alone. All these bitches looking at me, they don't see my fucking soul. Say, come and dance for me. Don't you wish to ever go? You're safe with us here. Let's all be miserable. We're part of a system keeping you in place. No one gets to leave, no one gets to say. Don't you ever dream of leaving us alone. You're a little girl, we'll hide you from the world. Hide you from the world, yeah. We'll hide you from the world. Hide you from the world, yeah. We'll hide you from the world. Dreaming, dreaming, dreaming of freedom. God, please, if you exist, don't let me die. Dreaming, dreaming, dreaming of freedom. God, please, if you exist, don't let me die. Dreaming, dreaming, dreaming of freedom. God, please, if you exist, don't let me. Dreaming, dreaming, dreaming of freedom. God, please, if you exist, don't let me die here. I don't wanna die here. I don't wanna die here.
And I was on Beacon a couple of times.